Hello everyone. I guess we should get some introductions out of the way first. My name is Brian, and welcome to the very first YouTube video on the channel Part-Time Drifter. It's my little corner of the internet where I can talk about my vagabond, semi-nomadic lifestyle, as it were, and all of the van life adventures. But yes, I live in my van full time. Yes, it's by choice. But we'll get into a lot of those details and whatnot later. We could kick this off with the usual channel intro, talk about the van. You know, actually, one thing. This is Serenity. She has a name. But we can go into all the grand plans and stuff later. Serenity here, much like her namesake, is still a work in progress. Don't worry. Like any self-respecting van life YouTube channel, we're going to get into a lot of that and some of the projects that have happened and are going to happen. But for now, why not start with something a little bit different? Let's go on an adventure. So, I'm sure, as you can tell by the pitter-patter sound on my roof, this is not exactly an ideal weekend for camping. Then you've got to be asking yourself, why is this crazy guy trying to do a video about going camping on a rainy weekend? Well, that's simple. Adventure waits for nobody. Also, it's February in Texas, and it's either cold, wet, or cold and wet, or wet and cold. I think we're leaning more towards wet and cold this weekend instead of cold and wet, though. That's a good thing. But yeah, in short, I've been waiting weeks for the perfect weekend to go on my first trip to do a video on and introduce you guys to myself and Serenity and this whole part-time drifter channel thing. And frankly, I just got tired of waiting. So for this week, we're heading out to what used to be and what has again become my nearest state park, Martin Creek Lake. So here we go. Hopefully we'll manage to find some silver lining amongst all these gray clouds and whatnot. Let's roll. So, as we embark, and I learn a valuable lesson about listening to podcasts and copyrighted music while you're trying to record a video, let's chat a bit about Martin Creek Lake State Park. Martin Creek Lake State Park, or simply Martin Creek as the locals call it, has a rich history that spans thousands of years and reflects the changing landscapes of human settlement in the region. The area surrounding Martin Creek has been inhabited by various indigenous groups for roughly 13,000 years, with the Caddo people settling the area about 1,200 years ago. By the early 19th century, the region was primarily inhabited by the Caddo, Cherokee, and Shawnee, as well as Spanish missions that were established in the surrounding area. Later on, there was another notable settler in the area, known as Daniel Martin, Martin Creek's namesake, who helped establish the community of Harmony Hill along the old Henderson-Shreveport Road. The town flourished after the Civil War, but was nearly deserted by the turn of the 20th century. Today, visitors to the park may find traces of the community in the form of Harmony Hill Cemetery and Harmony Hill Road that leads from the park to the thriving metropolis of Tatum, Texas. Hey, I can pick on it. I graduated from that particular East Texas small town. On the subject of small towns and history lessons, right now during this part of the voiceover, I'm driving over part of Harmony Hill Road as we speak. The short version of a longer story that might make a future video is that I spent my high school years and a couple of years after that in this portion of East Texas. But outside of a couple of visits until I moved back to this part of the world about 5 years ago, I'd been away for the better part of 20 years. Please don't do the math on that. Every time I count the years, my knee starts to hurt.
Hello, what a great day for camping. I'm doing pretty good. I had a reservation. Rafe? Yeah, R-A-I-F.
Today, Martin Creek offers numerous recreational activities, including fishing, camping, wildlife observation, photography, picnicking, boating, water skiing, lake swimming, backpacking, and hiking. It's a testament to the endearing allure of the natural beauty and the rich tapestry of human history that has shaped this region for over a millennia. In the end, the weather just got more and more gray, however, and my window of clear weather in the coming evening, where I was going to light a fire and maybe cook something, got smaller and smaller. So yeah, Brian from the future here. Of course, Tuesday, middle of the day, gorgeous weather. You know, rain, sleet, hail, you know, cold temperatures, just constant dreary downpour. And Tuesday, in the middle of my work week, that's when we start to get this. So to be perfectly honest, I just decided that this particular video was going to be a wash. I was going to lay down and watch some YouTube videos and take a nap and see if maybe tomorrow would be a better day. Okay, so that was a last minute change of plans, I guess. So I was over here at the park, just kind of soaking up some relaxation and whatnot, you know, watching YouTube videos in the van of all things. And lo and behold, got a call from some friends. Apparently there's a party for the, oh wait, we're on YouTube, can't say it out loud, the big game. And I'm going to go ahead and burn some gas instead of sitting out here all alone. And yeah, maybe we're going to change the tone of this video a little bit. So, needless to say, I'm not exactly allowed to show you footage of the big game. But after the hailstorm the night before and the dreary weather and whatnot, it sure was nice to at least get together with some good friends and have a good time. And yeah, I forgot. Do something crazy like
I'm
this.
doing this because...
May the gods have
I'll
mercy
do
on
some
your
voiceover
souls.
or something.
Alright. I'm sure I'm not comparatively... Hey, you're passing out on
Yeah,
this
you.
one.
Yeah, come on.
Alright.
It tastes better than the bomb.
The what?
The bomb didn't really
Alright,
taste that
cheers.
good. Yeah.
Super Bowl, and right now, let's send it back to public address announcer Alan Roach.
Oh, that's good.
It's not bad.
That's good.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh,
I'm not gonna mess with that.
Despite what the Chiefs may think, Jimmy called the Deadpool trailer, so...
I won the Super Bowl. I won the Super Bowl.
Movie predictions aside, I didn't really get to record much more that evening because I was too busy watching the game, but I did sneak this footage of a pretty girl watching it with me. With the game over with and plans made for us to hang out again much sooner this time, that's mostly on me, guys. I know I can be a bit of an isolationist come the winter. It was time to get back on the road and head back, well, not home in my case, but to where I park Monday through Friday. But we couldn't do that without a quick stop to feed my sour candy addiction. That being said, if anyone has any good recommendations for sour candies, maybe something in the less sugary variety, I mean, I kind of gotta try to start eating better if I'm going to live in a van. It's tiny space, not good for a big guy. But yeah, drop me a recommendation in the comments below. Okay, well, I've made it back to the office parking lot where I boondock my Monday through Friday. Well, Monday through Thursday, technically. Rare is the Friday evening where you'll still find me here. And, well, I'll be honest, I wanted to do some more dynamic shots of me pulling the van into the office and getting all set up. But frankly, if we've learned anything, I had a long list of perfect ideas for the perfect first video. And as we can tell, including with my little bit of backdrop falling, that's not always going to happen. So sometimes you've just got to send it, right? Yeah, no, I'm not even cutting that. No, we're keeping that in. That's just going to be there. So for now, thank you for coming along on this first weekend adventure. even if it wasn't exactly what we had planned. We'll get back to Martin Creek and give it its due diligence soon, I promise. But yeah, go ahead and if you've made it this far, go ahead and give me a like if you don't mind, and subscribe to see where we go from here. And actually, on that topic, where we go from here, head down to the comments and let me know what kind of videos you would like to see, or if you have any questions about this part-time drifter lifestyle I've started and how it works or whatnot. Maybe we'll get enough of those I can do a separate video. And if, YouTube socials aren't your thing, that's fine. I'm right there with you most of the time, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead, find me out on Facebook or Instagram and get in touch with me there. Either way, just make sure you come back and see me again sometime soon. And until then, well, maybe leave an idea for a catchphrase in the comments below.